So in today's video, I'll be discussing how to use the arithmetic operators within Microsoft Excel. For you to know, we have arithmetic operators and we have comparison operators within Microsoft Excel. So today is about, this video is about arithmetic operators. So I have a data set here that shows the students and the various scores they have for different subjects. So I'm going to delete all the data sets in here because I want to show you how to get some of this results using these operators in there. Let's start with the addition. Addition is addition, which is also summation of data sets, and the symbol is the same thing as what we have in your arithmetic operators or mathematical operators. And for Microsoft Excel it's like a spreadsheet, that works like a giant calculator. So I'll just show you in a bit. So let's do this by starting with an equal to sign. This is how Excel recognizes a formula. So this is inbuilt, and equal to sign denotes the start of a formula. So for now, it's expecting you to put in a formula in there. So equal to sign, and we want to add all this data set. I'm going to click on this cell rather than typing 24. I'm going to click on that cell. What I've just done is called a cell referencing. Cell referencing is just using a cell, the values within a cell in a formula. So in that cell right now I have 24, and I want whatever the symbol, whatever the value is in that cell, I want to use it in a formula. So I just reference the cell by clicking on it. So I'm going to put in the addition symbol, click on the other cell, addition, click on this, addition, this, addition, this. So I've referenced 5 cells containing different values, and to denote the end of the formula, I'm going to put it enter. So it's going to generate the result for me. All right, so if I want to just add code is just simply putting the numbers directly without cell reference. I could just simply say equal to 4 plus 5 plus 6 and press enter. It's still going to give me the results, but what happens in this case that my formula will always contain 4, 5 or 6. So let me show you the beauty of cell referencing. If I put 4 here in this cell, I put 5 in this cell, 6 in this cell, and I use my equal to sign. I'm going to add this 4 all together. I'm just going to click on it, addition, click on this, addition, click on this. So if I change any number in this cell, I just put in 9, or I decide to put nothing in there, it's just keep changing the value of my that contains my results. So it's dynamic. I can make any change to the number without needing to go directly into the formula. All right, so that's just about cell referencing. So let's do likewise for this particular one. Equal to, put your addition, equal to addition. You just replicate this for everything. So mind you, there are simpler ways for doing this. There are inbuilt formulas in Excel that will make this easier for you, but for now it's just for you to be introduced to the Excel operators, which will come in handy as you use your Excel sheet and application. So yeah, I have my results 144. But you know what? Instead of me replicating, going through all the rigorous typing in and there, I can just simply replicate the formula in these 2 cells. And what do? I bring in my mouse. You can see my mouse has a different icon. Once I put it to the end of the cell, it changes to a black cross sign. And what I do is to hold down my mouse and drag the formula to the end. Come to the end. Let's just redo that. You come to the end of the cell in here and make sure your mouse icon changes. Then you hold down your mouse and drag to the end or wherever you want the formulas to be replicated. And voila, we have our result in here. So let's do likewise for division. Division symbol is quite different from the one we have dot and hyphen at the middle. This is a /, and that's what Excel recognizes. So start your formula with equal to sign, Then let's just divide this by the number of scores or students we have in this data set, and which is 5. I have my forward slash here and I'm going to put in 5. Then don't forget to press your enter and you can see it has the result. So like I said, we can replicate this to the rest of the cells. And you can see this is not properly aligned. I would like to align this. So I'm going to alight my cell. I'm not dragging, but highlighting my cell. And I'm going to align it to the side and this also to the side. Getting interesting. So let's move on to multiplication. Multiplication is not my X, the usual cross sign. We see this is X for Excel as far as Excel is concerned. Let's see if this is going to work. 6 times 6. She gave me 36, right? But it's coming up with an error because, oh, so it's, you know, it's intuitive. It corrected it, but it changes to asterisk. So it didn't accept my cross-sign, but it's just intuitive to change it to asterisk. So that's not what we need now. So let's just do a multiplication of this by 5 so I can get our number back. Yeah, so I'm going to reference a cell and I'm going to put my asterisk and I'm going to put 5 in there. Yeah, interesting. You can see I didn't reference any cell for number 5. I just put it straight in there. So there's some instances where you don't need to reference any cell in your formula when you just want a static number in there. So let's drag to the end and let's highlight. Good. Let's move to subtraction. Subtraction is the same. So the symbol is the same. Put equal to sign. Let's subtract this from, no, let's do, yeah, we are right. Let's just this subtracts this. So we are removing the 6.8 from 147 from 1184. So we drag and we have our results. Percentage. So percentage, you know, is for you to say, I want to know the let's just get the percentage of this one over this one. Okay, so I'm going to multiply by 100 and divide by the total number of scores. So equal to this one divided by this one. Okay, but you can see it's just giving me 80% all of a sudden. But it didn't just happen, but because this is formatted into percentage. If you check inside this box, but if I just put it in number, it's going to give me 0.8. But because that was formatted to percentage format, it changes automatically to 80%. For example, if you want to do it manually and want to get the percentages of this one, I was about to type in multiplied by 100. This is the usual way we do it mathematically. This gives me 80. And you can see all this decimal point in here. I don't want this decimal point, so you can reduce it. So you can reduce the decimal point or you can increase it. So this is decreasing and this is increasing. Cool. So let's just decrease it for now. So this is manually done. The percentage is manually done. If you look at this formula bar, you can see it's manually calculated. So, but I want it to be intuitive. I want it to be generated by Excel. So still, I'm going to do this divided by this. And I'm going to say, give me that percentage format. Cool. And let's just replicate this across the board. Wow, interesting. They all had 80%. Wow. Okay, cool. So let's go to caret. Caret is raised to power, popularly known as raised to power. So when we say 3 raised to power 3, it's the same thing as our normal raised to power. So this 3 raised to power 3 should give us 9. So let's see what this brings for us. 3 raised to power 3. Did I say 9? That's 27 Pardon me, forgive my error. So 27, 3 raised to the power 2 is 9. That's 3 times 3, but this is 3 times 3 times 3. Cool. Let's replicate that across board. There's something fishy. Why is it 27, 27? Because we have it static in there. So, but if I want to make it dynamic, I can as well say this raised to the power 2. I don't want a very long, I don't want a very long answer. This, be careful when you click on cells because it could delete some of your numbers. 3, that cell raised to the power 2. Yeah, I'm referencing a cell and I'm not putting it directly in my formula. Cool. So we have it done. So those are the arithmetic operators I want to introduce you to in Microsoft Excel. They come in handy. If you follow up with the subsequent videos, we'll be able to see some of the inbuilt formulas that can make this very easy for us to do without us using all the operators. So we've talked about cell referencing, we've talked about the arithmetic operators, we've used a bit of formatting in this video. Alright, so in today's video, I'll be showing you how to use the operators, the comparison operators in Excel. So I have a data set here that shows me the student name, the 2 scores they have, and the series of comparison operators we can use for them. So we'll be comparing the 2 scores for each of the students. So let's start with the equal to sign. So this is going to compare if the 2 scores are equal. So of course we start with our equal to sign for the formula, but we're going to reference this cell and also put the equal to sign, which is the comparison or the operator we'll be using to compare both figures. So we're going to reference the other cell and press enter. So you can see it returned false. So it's going to return either false or true, and it's saying that this one is not equal to this, and which is correct. So we're going to drag to the end of this column to see if it's to replicate the formula and see if our results is going to return true or false. So everything is false, which is correct as well. So let's use a greater than formula. Equal to denotes the start. Then we're going to reference this and use the greater than and reference this. So it's 24 greater than 14. That's what we're trying to achieve here. And press enter. It's saying true. So but if you want to test if it's score 2 is greater than score 1, we can do this. So we're going to do equal to, but we're going to reference this cell first, then put our greater than sign, which is going to be this one, and we're going to click the cell and press enter. So it's saying false. So either one you're going to test, you're going to be the one to select which one you're going to pick for. So we are picking the first score throughout this tutorial. So equal to this, is it greater than 14? So true, it is. So we're going to replicate as well for other cells. Some return false and others true according to the comparison. So the same thing with less than is quite similar. Cell referencing, then this and this, press enter, and it's going to give us the results. So now this one is combining two operators, so greater than, equal to. So it's saying, is it greater than or is it equal to? So whatever comparison is going to be doing here is that if it is greater than or equal to, it's going to give us a true value. So we have 2 options here. So equal to is 24 greater than or equal to 14. So true, because one of the condition is true. So if any of the condition is true, it's going to give us true. Yeah, I will drag, and you see 25 and 56 says false. So it's not greater than and it's not equal to. So both are false, and that's why. But when one is false, it's going to give us false. Okay, so when both are false, it's going to give us false as well. So yeah, when one is true, it's going to give us true, and when one is false. So don't get it confused. So for example, this is not greater than, and this is, so none of it is true. So when none of it is true, it's going to give us false. But if any is true, it's going to give us true. So that's the logic. If any is true at all, so it's not working with false. So that's a correction there. So equal to or less than works in a similar way. 24 is 24 less than or equal to this one. So it says for, so none of it is true. So it's not less than and it's not equal to. So the same thing goes for the other cells. And this symbol you see here is saying not equal to. So this is what Excel uses as not equal to. So are we checking, or we want to check if 24 is not equal to 14? I expect this to return true for me because 24 is not equal to 14. So you can see it's the greater than and the less than symbol facing each other, which the meaning is not equal to. Yeah, so it's not equal to, so I expect it to be true. So the same thing with everything. So everyone here should, it's just like the opposite of this one, opposite of equal to. So you can see it gave us the opposite of this. So we'll be able to cover equal to sign, how to use this comparison symbols, greater than, less than, greater than, and equal to, less than, and equal to, and not equal to. So see you in the next video. Thank you.